If you have played any Battlefront game, then at least at one point in your life, you've probably seen a video like this. I know, right? The music's peak. They are called, at least in my books, death hallways, and in this video, I want to give you the top 5 death hallways in all of Battlefront. So not just Battlefront 2017, but in all the Battlefronts. Let's get right into it. For an honorable mention, give me Battlefront 2015. There aren't that many death hallways in this game, and the ones that there are definitely a lot smaller, but I'm talking about these small hallways on both the maps of Hoth and Tatooine. Don't get me wrong, they're nothing compared to that Battlefront 2 hallway that I just showed you the clip of, but I mean, they are smaller, so, you know, they're not as peak, and there are like a bunch of whiny corners, so does it really count as a death hallway? I don't know, you can tell me that. But, you know, they do hold some rebel scums in there that can just, like, come out of nowhere and shoot you. It's nowhere near the levels of the others on the top 5, but I want to put Battlefront 2015 somewhat on this list, and, yeah, that's my honorable mention. Alright guys, breaking into the official list, at number 5, I'm gonna put the Renvar Ice Cave. There are 2 Renvar maps, so not to get confused with the Citadel, it's the Harbor map, and it does, and it's not called the Ice Cave, that's just what I call it, because it's like this dig out of a mountain, and it's a cave in ice. I don't know, that's what I call it. Now, it does suffer the same problem as Battlefront 2015's death hallways, and that's that they're kind of like windy and there's a bunch of twists and turns. And when I think of a death hallway, I just think of like a straight like path where like everyone's all open and like they just shoot at each other. So does it really count? Maybe, I guess, but I had to put it on the list. But don't you worry, this death hallway is huge. It just like goes on forever, honestly, and it's probably the biggest death hallway on this list. The real ones know. The real ones who've, like, attacked through this on this map, like, they know that, like, each corner is, like, a droid, and it's just, like, one small step after another. It's low-key brutal, and, like, it takes so many attempts. So, yeah, while the Ice Cave isn't technically what I register a death hallway, I still had to put it on the list. It's very long and, like, very brutal, and, I mean, that kind of does fit the description of a death hallway, but, you know, I had to put it on. This part's peak. Guys, I'm sorry, I had to put the Tantive 4 at number 4. Just for people who would have known, I probably would have put it at number 5 and put Renvar at number 4. But, again, Tantive 4, number 4, you gotta do it. This map has the first traditional death hallway on this list. It's just like this long corridor where there's a bunch of stormtroopers coming down this, and you can just like throw grenades like and there's like other side hallways that you can go through, but the middle one is where most of the action's at. Low-key, the reason it's not higher on the list is because I don't feel like a lot of this battle takes place on the death hallway. Like, I feel like the first, like, minute or two of the Tantive 4 conquest battle, there is the death hallway battle, and then after that, it kind of just spreads out to the rest of the ship, which, like, yeah, but like, look at the gameplay right here. The hallway's just completely empty. Like, you guys will see later down the list that, like, these, like, death hallways are absolutely crucial to, like, the future of the battle on the other maps. But on this one, it's kind of just, like, an opening, and then the battle just continues elsewhere. So, while this is a serviceable traditional death hallway, I don't feel like it stacks up against the rest of the list. At number 3, I'm gonna put the Cloud City high ground hallways that, like, connect the whole city in a square. Like, don't get confused with the Bespin platforms, because that will be later in the list, but this is the Cloud City one, okay? As a layout, this death hallway is very good, because it just, like, feels like it goes on forever and stuff. Like, it's just, like, a really long, very narrow, so, like, lots of action, not that much cover. It's great in that aspect, but it kind of suffers the same fate as the Tantive 4 death hallway, is that, like, everyone just kind of moves on from this hallway. Like, again, like, the first, like, 1, maybe 2 minutes, they're, like, fully action-packed, and then everyone just goes into the middle square and just forget that these things are a thing. So, again, on paper, this death hallway is very good, very serviceable, but it just really does not play out in the integrity of the mission. Alright guys, at number 2, I'm gonna get a lot of flame for this, because, like, I didn't put it at number 1, but, like, womp womp, I got a better one at number 1. But this one is still crazy, right? Like all the modern, like, Battlefront 2017 heavy players just, like, pulling up with the miniguns and just, like, from miles away, just, like, shooting someone, and, like, everyone's cooked. No one's coming out of this hallway alive, let's be honest. It's crazy, but my problem with this death hallway is that, yeah, I've never played it. Yeah, this isn't my gameplay. I borrowed it from someone else. Credit to Hectic SG. But yeah, you've heard it. I've never played this death hallway before, because I am a single player dude. I'm too broke for PS Plus, you understand me? So I be playing with the bots. The bots don't tolerate this BS, bro. They're just camping the objectives. They don't care about, like, shooting some guy across the map in a death hallway, okay? They don't have fun, okay? So yeah, while this death hallway looks absolutely peak, and it would probably be at my number 1 if I've ever played it multiplayer, I can't put it because I've never actually experienced it. I've just watched videos of it. But unlike my number 1, okay, the real ones know that this death hallway is the equivalent to Star Wars hell. I'm gonna put the Bespin platforms, bro. Yes, as a death hallway, this one is a little smaller compared to the other ones, but that makes my maniac grenade fighting style just the better. Unlike almost all the other death hallways on this list, this is the key to the battle, okay? If one side loses this death hallway, it's almost completely 100% GG's for that side, bro. Because this connects the two platforms, the two main platforms, and whoever controls the middle can then, like, push forward into the enemy's platform, and, like, it's basically cooked if you lose this death hallway. But yeah, there's really not much to say. This is arguably the most fun death hallway out of them all. It's also integral to the rest of the battle on the Bespin platforms, making them almost inevitable when you play on this map. And most importantly, this is probably the most deadly death hallway of them all. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This might be my favorite video idea I've ever done because it's really original. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't searched this up on YouTube, but I think I might be the first guy to ever do this video idea, so that's really cool. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.